there, welcome to the Jess Project. I'm Jessica and I'm gonna make a card today that is just a fairly quick and easy fun fold, and I'm going to use these stamps and dies for this one. I have a couple other samples to show you at the end as well. Now I'm gonna make it a birthday card, so I'm gonna start off with this little die cut guy that I cut out earlier. I actually sometimes take a bit of time to cut out a whole bunch of little labels and stuff just to have something ready to go for cards when I want to do them. I'm going to use this color. This is old stuff that I'm using today because, well, I want to use up old stuff. I don't just want to use new stuff. And also a new catalog started for Stampin' Up, which I use mostly at the beginning of the month, and I don't have anything new yet. Almost nothing. I've got a little bit of paper and ink of the new colors that they did, but yeah, as for stamps and stuff, I don't really have any of the brand new stuff. I still have some of the stuff that is ongoing from previous years, but I hope this is gonna fit. I guess we will find out. Oh, it didn't fit. Okay. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Well, that's okay. I will get out a different one. See, this is what I mean. This is only one box that I have. I want to use that stamp though, so this one work maybe? Quite as fancy, but I think it'll work. Let's try this again. Ink it up. And try to get it straight. Cross your fingers. Not bad. Okay, close that up. Now, I don't really have a name for this. I didn't find any name when I was looking up ideas, but it's just a nice little easy design, like I said. So for the card base, you just need a 1/4 piece of cardstock, because this isn't going to be the inside of the card. It's just the back, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You can make this card in either direction too. And you can go straight to decorating, or if you want, you can add another layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So just remembering the quarters, you can obviously change sizes if you need to, but for basics, that's what we've got. This is a really old piece of designer series paper, which I have cut at 7 1/4 by, or 7 3/4, sorry, by 3 3/4. and I scored at 2 3/4. So you get to see both sides of the DSP, so make sure you like both of them. And just a little note about that, when you're doing this, if you want to change measurements using that quarter system, you know you want a piece of DSP that is going to be 3 3/4, and you know it has to cover at least 5. And if you want to do the same fold on it, 2 3/4, you know you've got the 5, so you add 2 3/4 to it for 7 3/4 if you're doing the same size as me. And if you want to change those sizes, that's basically how you would measure it out. So you'd get that 1/4 inch border again, and you get your fold over piece for the inside, or for the top of the card, for the actual card part of the card. Card? Oh, yeah. What language is that? And then all you need is your decorations, basically. So I'm gonna set that up there for a moment. Get out my little glue mat here. And here's where the stamp set and the dies came in. So I did a flower and a couple of sets of leaves to coordinate with the cardstock. So I'm just gonna take that first and put a little bit of glue on there. Stick those leaves there, and a little bit of glue there. Stick those leaves there. Let dry for a sec. And put these ones together. I think I ran out of my rolly tapes, so I'll just use this tear tape stuff to stick all these layers down. Give them an extra little rub. It's easier to get the backing off. Center that on there as best as possible before pressing down. And this one will be the same. So also make sure you fold it, which with the side that you want to see most on the inside, or possibly the plainest side on the inside, because that's all you're going to see of that side. And then when you open up the card, you get a lot more of that side. I think I got that a bit crooked. I'll leave that for now. I forgot to put a little piece for the inside. I forgot to cut one. So let me just grab this spare piece of paper and the cutter. And I want something to be 2.5 by 3.5. So it's 4 inches wide. So I'll just cut it 2.5 this way. This way. And put a little bit of tape on the back of that one too. the inside with the DSP, the designer series paper here behind so it doesn't show. And then you can use that to write a message, or you can do more stamping in there, whatever you like. So now you can't see it when it's closed, and when you open it up, you can have whatever you want in there. Now, I'm going to take this and place that here. Let me see, where do I want this to go? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of glue across there, I guess, and stick that down. Oop. Then I'm gonna use dimensionals on this one, and again, you can do this any way you want. You can put it flat onto the card, or you can stick it higher. I'm just gonna add those dimensionals on the side that is gonna be behind here. Do not want to stick my card closed. Because that is not good when that happens. And I'll take all those pieces off. Flip that over. There. Let's make sure there's nothing showing back there sticky wise. Looks good. And of course you can put more too if you wanted. You can put underneath the leaves. That'd be a bit more popped up. You can curl these a little if you want so that they just kind of stick up. Now I also got out these little dots. These are old to 2021 to 2023. So these are the colors that just retired, I guess. And I think I like this color. Oops. Add a bit of bling to the card. Where else would I put one? Right on that dot that is green. And that's supposed to be evening evergreen, I guess, but this is not evening evergreen. But that's okay. It goes well enough. Because this paper's even older than that. I'm not even sure how old that is. So there's your finished card. Just like that. Get that out of the way, maybe it'll look better. And I did a couple more with other papers from this as well, but different. So I did a little thanks card I didn't put my thing in there either. This time I stuck this part right down, but I did pop up the greeting part on its own. And I also did a Mother's Day card with a different stamp set, different colors, but within the same paper. And I also did a little bit different style with doing a circle and then stamping onto the circle rather than using die cuts and cutting out directly. And you could also use a background and put those onto the background if you wanted, like another rectangle maybe, something big enough to sort of show behind. So there's lots of options for colors and things that you can use to add to this part of your card. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you enjoyed this card and you come join me again for another crafting session. I hope you will like my video, leave me a comment if you want, and again, I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.